What up, YouTube? This is Shiver here, coming at you with a whole new video. Let's go ahead and get into this battle against my boy, Conceit. So I see he leads off with his Blaziken, I lead off with my Gavantula. Firebug, Electric, he gets the bigger advantage over me. So I go ahead and he goes with the Protect. I throw off a Sticky Web. So far everything's going smooth. It's going good. So he gets a speed boost. He's racking up that speed, soon to outspeed all my Pokemon, but that Sticky Web, next time he switches in, be able to bring it down. So I kind of got control over that. So I go for a Volt Switch, able to break his Substitute, and able to gain some momentum and switch out to another Pokemon. So here I call him my Sableye. Now this Sableye was a real threat to him. Would not let him set up at all for anything, and you'll see throughout the video. Goes for a Protect, and I go ahead and go for a Taunt. I've never really seen, well, I've seen a Baton Pass Blaziken, but I've never seen one actually try to set up this much. So I go for a Taunt. I'm able to get that Baton Pass out the way. I was actually going for a Substitute, excuse me. So he goes for, gets that other speed boost. I call back in my Sableye. I can't really do any damage to him really, and I really need that just so I can get those taunts off, so I need to conserve my Sableye. So me thinking that I'd probably still be a bit faster than his Blaziken, which really wasn't the case. I was trying to go for another Volt Switch, just tried to get some damage off him, but you know, so far so good. He's losing health himself due to that recoil. So, you know, everything's alright so far. He's soon just gonna take himself out. So I lose my Gavantula, no big deal. I still got support in the back of me, so it's all cool. Not worried about that. So the taunt wears off, and I know that he's probably gonna try to set it up again, so I call in my Sableye again. This little boy is about to do some work again. So I go off for another taunt, which is good because he tries to Baton Pass his speed boost and all his stats he's gained, which I'm able to not let happen. So I'm keeping that Blaziken, you know, keeping him not from setting up at all, which is good. So I switch into my Goodra, knowing the Flare Blitz might come, knowing I can take a hit. Special defense is in my Goodra. So I'm able to get that. I'm able to live the hit, and I get some speed off of him due to my ability Gooey. Excuse me. So he gets another speed boost. He's already, you know, he's racking up that speed, but he switches out. So next time he switches in, he's going to lose some of that speed he gained. Comes out for a Lapras, I'm guessing for a bulkier set Lapras, you know. So I go for a Thunderbolt. Oh, actually I go for a Dragon Pulse first, excuse me. Dragon Pulse does alright damage, not what I was really expecting, so I throw off a Thunderbolt. And right now I'm outspeeding this Lapras, which is good. So I get that Thunderbolt off, does half the damage, and looking good so far. At first I thought, you know, this was gonna be able to, excuse me. So now he's regaining some health with leftovers. Not too bad, you know, not enough to keep him alive. So I go for another Thunderbolt. I'm able to bring him down to red health. I get that Parahax, and he's unable to move due to Parahax. So now I see why he threw up that Rain Dance, to get some hydration off, to cure off that Paralyze, which is no good deal, which isn't really good because he's already about to faint. So I'm able to get off that Thunderbolt, and I'm faster. So now he sends in his Greninja. Me thinking, I knew an Ice Beam was coming my way. I thought probably I'd be able to live it, but somehow I didn't. And so my thought process here was, maybe I'll live the Ice Beam, I can get a Thunderbolt and KO Greninja. Doesn't turn out that way, which is fine, you know what I mean. Now I get a free swap in, and I come in my Hitmonlee. Now I knew my Hitmonlee was faster than his Greninja dude because I'm Choice Scarfed, and I'm using a fighting type move, so I know that I'm gonna be able to take out this Greninja. So that's Greninja out of the way. He wasn't a big threat to my team, but he did have that speed, and it could have swept my Pokemon you know, if I didn't play right. So he comes into his main shot. I'm thinking he's gonna use Fake Out, so I switch out and go into my Sableye so I don't get hit from that. doesn't really happen that way. He goes for an air race. Sableye takes the hit pretty good. I know I can't really do anything here, so I mean, I'm switching out. I go for a Will-O-Wisp just to get a burn, and he predicts it and goes to his Blaziken, which was a good prediction. It doesn't have no effect. Will-O-Wisp don't burn fire. So I can't really do anything. I go for another taunt just in case he tries setting up again, which I believe he does not. He actually goes for the Fire Blitz, taking out my Sableye, and he gets that speed boost. So now that's Sableye out of the way. Not a big deal because Blaziken's already, you know, I'm sure I'm able to take out that Blaziken. He's already losing health and he's already 1 HP away. So he's just bringing himself down, withering himself down. So I come into my Hitmonlee, knowing I can outspeed it still because I'm Choice Scarfed, and I go for a Stone Edge. So that's Blaziken out of the way. All that speed's gone. That's fine. Everything's going smooth so far. So he comes back out into his Minchow. Me, I'm stuck into my Stone Edge, so I stay in Stone Edge. Actually, I switch out. Excuse me. This is probably another battle speaking about. So I switch into my Tangela. Knowing I could take his hits physical, my Tangela is a physical bulk set. So I'm able to take both these hits pretty darn good. Well, yeah. I love Tangela. I've been using this Pokemon for a while. Probably will never stop, man. It's just, man, it makes wonders. So he switches into his Pikachu. I throw off the Sleep Powder. Either way, if he were to switch out or not, if the land hit, his Pokemon be asleep. So his Pikachu gets that Sleep Powder, and I don't want him switching out, so I go for Infestation. So I'm able to keep him in the battle as long as I want for 5 turns actually, and he can't switch out. So this gives me the opportunity to set up a Leech Seed. I'm able to start regaining my health and so on. So I'm able to throw off that Leech Seed, and his Pikachu's just there being cute, all shiny and everything, having to take the damage. No way out, no way. So I'm able to get some health off, and he starts getting hurt by Infestation as well. Which is good, you know. It's pretty annoying. I've never came across one myself where I had to battle Tangela. I've never been stuck in a situation like this. But I'm sure it is annoying because I hear people a lot say it's annoying. So I go for Giga Drain. Able to gain most of my health back, which is good. So I got Tangela that's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good on health. Excuse me for my dog barking. It's a Chihuahua. She barks all the time. So he switches into his Tyranitar. I know I feared an Ice Beam, Ice Fang. I'm not sure what his moveset was just yet, so, I mean, I'm sure I could have lived it, but I switched into my Hitmonlee. I wasn't thinking straight. I was thinking, you know, I wanted to go for a close combat, but that didn't happen. I went right into a Stone Edge, which is fine. I didn't think it was going to one-hit KO me. But I switched into my Tyranitar, knowing that he'd probably switch out, knowing that I probably have a Dragon attack, which I actually go for Dragon Dance, which I got a free Dragon Dance off, which was good. So I'm able to outspeed most of his Pokemon, his last 2 Pokemon already. So I go for a Dragon Dance, I get that attack up and my speed up, which is perfect because I got strong jaws, and his attack is already high, his base stats, so we're looking at pretty good damage here. I also get that Parahax off, which was this Pokemon right here. He probably was going for a Fighting type, which probably would have knocked me out, but I have Focus Sash, so it probably wouldn't work out that way. So I'm able to take out that Minchow. Did not do anything at all to my Tyranitar, which is perfect, which is good. Still going flawlessly here. So he switches out into his Tyranitar. I go for an Ice Fang. Able to bring him down to half health. No, excuse me, more than half health. So he goes for, I forgot what Dragon Claw. Thanks to my Focus Sash, I'm able to live it. And I go for another Ice Fang. And that's his Tyranitar out the way. It was a really good battle. And as y'all can tell, this is my first video ever, my first upload. Trying to start up a PokeTube, you know I love Pokemon, and I just want to see how it goes. So, hopefully I made a good impression to y'all, and hopefully everything goes good. I guarantee you my videos will get better as the days go by. So, yeah, y'all have a good day and have a good Monday afternoon.